In one of my earlier roles at Pentland, I was working the insights team, where I saw a wealth of market data only really being used on an ad hoc or consultative basis by commercial teams. It was clear that there needs to be a more accessible way of getting to this data if it was to be used more frequently, so I created the Commercial Insights Dashboard, which for the first time combined the survey data we were getting from Kantar with our own internal data that we had for ourselves via VW. For me, this was a fresh and a bold solution that enabled us to bring something new to our strategic customers and orientated our own data within that of the wider retail landscape. It helped teams get close to our customers and our consumers better than our competitors, and ensured our conversations were data and insight led. Since leaving Insights, it's been great to see this evolve over the years, now being delivered to an even wider audience via the regular market snapshots delivered by Rachel and Becca. For my second example, I'll actually use something from my last role. Coming into the job of managing Wiggle, after a difficult first year of trading, it became really clear that our sourcing model with them wasn't fit for purpose, and we needed to change it to a replenishment model, which comes with higher risks but higher rewards. This required a level of fearlessness in trying something new. The trading environment had changed with Wiggle significantly, and the result was a newly declining business. In order to get this change over the line, I had to effectively communicate the rationale of doing this to the wider business, particularly on the Endura side, who had never traded like this before and were rightly worried about the stockholding risks and actually our operational capability to handle such a model. By working closely with, number one, the customer, but also other areas of our business who had expertise in this area, I was able to take them on the journey to the point where they had enough confidence in the strategy to take the leap, which actually resulted in back-to-back record-breaking years on the account, something that I really have in my own trophy cabinet as a personal success. More recently, I was tasked with re-looking at the Commercial Academy. I was really excited to actually work on this because it was an opportunity to look at something through the lens of our new purpose. It was really exciting to approach it with an end goal of, number one, becoming a more consumer-centric organisation, but number two, actually having that relentless focus on performance improvement. By engaging stakeholders across all levels of the business, we devised a really comprehensive plan for rebuilding the most effective commercial academy possible for 2022. The solution I built is based on this feedback, basically comes in three areas. First, it addresses the number one identified skills gap by the business by partnering with Circus Street to deliver an industry-leading digital education syllabus. Next, we're going to use a customer skills audit to identify the smaller gaps and address them via bite-sized talks and classes to ensure that every gap we have is effectively covered off. And then finally, we've got some really fascinating feedback around culture and the desire to amplify it wherever we can. Because of this, we're in the process of building an annual high-performance conference for the commercial function that will actually help us come together, sharpen our focus, and spend some time on the bigger, more long-term priorities that often get lost in the day-to-day.